that's sort of Irish Washerwoman, and that's the foundation for what I've turned into what I call Eire Washerwoman. Because I find that real driving Irish type music sort of hectic, and it doesn't really fit with my vibe. So my vibe is more like this. Alright? And so it's kind of like a reggae vibe, but I want to also tell you the background of this vibe. When I was in high school, my summer job was at this place called Woodbury Ski and Racket. And if you look that up on YouTube, you find this Phish concert. And I'm not a Phish fan. And the Phish concert happened happened after I left there. So I was there in 1984 and 1985. And they put on concerts there in the summer. The job was actually building tennis courts, but every now and then he put on these concerts. So he had a reggae concert. He had reggae concerts, the Melodians, Israel Vibrations, the Meditations, and the Wailers after Bob Marley. So Bob Marley had already died. But Bob Marley sold out Madison Square Garden in the late 70s. Or was it even the 80s? But Bob Marley sold out Madison Square Garden. And there was a real vibe in the air. Jimmy Carter was president. And there was a real vibe that the whole world was about to change. And there was a real kind of optimism going on in the late 70s. And Bob Marley sold out Madison Square Garden. Maybe it was the early 80s he sold out Madison Square Garden. But still, there was this really hopeful vibe. And then Bob Marley died. Some even think he was murdered. It's quite possible he was murdered. Oh, he performed 2 shows at Madison Square Garden in 1980. And so the Wailers in 1984, without Bob Marley, and the Melodians and Israel Vibrations and the Meditations, they still had that vibe. This kind of Jimmy Carter presidency vibe, this real groovy late 60s kind of vibe. And then Ronald Reagan became president and instituted what they call the Reaganomics, which was basically taking credit on the future. That's why we're so bankrupt now, because of Reaganomics gave us this huge credit card bill. But anyway, I'm digressing. I just wanted to say this tune, Eire Washerwoman, it's curious because they call Ireland the Emerald Isle, and they call Jamaica the Emerald Isle. So there's similarities between Ireland and Jamaica. And you can take these Irish tunes, which are so fast and so frantic and so hectic, and you can do the exact same group of notes at 1/4 of the speed. Right? So instead of 200 beats per minute, it's 50 beats per minute. You don't have to change any notes. Every note is exactly the same, but it's the inflection and the rhythm. And it not only works with Irish music and Irish Washerwoman, it works with all kinds of old-timey fiddle tunes, bluegrass tunes, all that stuff. And it's fun to play, and it's satisfying. And so that's my performance tempo. This is not a practice tempo. I'm not practicing it slow so that later I can play it fast. No, I don't play it fast. This is my performance tempo for this tune. See ya.